Hello everybody, this is Ronar, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy Tactics. If we game over, the series ends. So we're playing on Ironman, so if we lose on any of these missions, the entire video series will end. Let's head into our next cutscene.
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you in mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives.
I beg of you, Count Beowulf. Lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down. Please, my lord. Grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain here at Egros and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
My own house was once respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know? At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delita! Delita!
Tidra! Alma! Zalbarg!
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbarg?
I heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Daughter, the merchant city east of Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
Forgive us, Teacher. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Teacher puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn.
Oh.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Teacher will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza.
Let's get ready for our very first battle of today's episode. Before we do the battle, let's just make sure that our entire squad is ready. There's new stock available at the Outfitters, so let's go check it out.
After all in particular.
Got some stuff over here. I think what we'll do is we'll first check up on the squad and decide on how we want to gear them up for the next battle. I just need to give myself a quick refresher here. So for our Squire class, we have a couple of abilities that need to be learned. We learned our JP boost from last time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to learn Tailwind. Do I learn Focus? Focus would be fine. No, let's learn Movement +1 actually. We got Movement +1, and this will give us 1 extra tile of movement in combat, which is a very big deal. Still don't have reaction yet. And the Tailwind ability, let me go highlight it for you guys so you guys can read what it does. Words of encouragement that increase the speed of a distant unit for the duration of battle. You can also use it on yourself, and this is one of the few units that can actually get increased stats for an action, and this sticks for the entire battle. So if you just keep using Tailwind with like 1 soldier, you'll have like a soldier that can run around the battle and take like 3 actions before an enemy can even take a move. It can get pretty wild, so we're going to make sure that our main character has that ability. Also, if you don't have any enemies that you can attack, you can activate Tailwind, and this will also give you EXP and JP, so it's a pretty big deal to like learn either Focus or Tailwind. One of those two, that way you don't have to like start attacking our teammates and stuff. Over here, who's this other person that we got here?
Aye.
Mr. Ben Canoodling. Over here, I'm gonna see if I can teach you... What did I say I was gonna teach you again? I was gonna teach you how to use JP Boost, that's a very important one. Okay, so let's make sure that you have JP Boost equipped. Where is it? Right here? Alright, so now that we have JP Boost, we can actually start switching out Mr. Ben Canoodling into another class. I'm thinking, since his faith is already really high, we'll do something involving faith. So why don't we start by switching you over to the chemist class? That way you can start getting ready to learn how to do other classes. So in order to reach either white mage or black mage, you can click on them to see what they require. Both the magic classes require 2 levels in chemist. We're currently at level 1, so just after one battle we should be able to reach level 2 with you. Danker Dude. I said I was going to turn Danker Dude into sort of a item searcher type unit and item thrower type person. So we're going to keep you in this job for now. I don't think there's anything else I can learn here. No other things we can learn here, but as long as you have, yeah, you have JP Boost, that's the important thing. And you can also just slap something down over here, just so you have some extra stuff to make use of. There we go, Danker Dude is set up. Ladonnel over here, now that you're level 3, Knight level 2, so I said I was going to turn Ladonnel into our Monk Ninja. So what we'll probably have to do is we'll have to wait until level 2 with the Knight. For now, we're going to just learn a quick ability. I'm thinking for your first ability, we're going to teach you how to rend power. This is a pretty solid one to have. Usually in the early game, if you use rend power on an enemy, this cripples their physical attack to the point that they basically do no damage for the rest of the battle. Very, very good. Blade Walker over here. You're currently staying as an archer so that you can eventually become a ninja thief or something. Dynarev over here. What are we doing with Dynarev? I think Dynarev is... Have you gotten your first mission yet? I don't think you've gone... No, you have gone on your first mission. But you were a chemist during that time, right? No, that's not true. What were you before? You were a squire. Did I teach you the squire ability? Yes, I did. Okay, good. That's the important thing. You gotta have your squire abilities. Okay. Seeing as how you have JP Boost already, I can start switching you over to something else. You've got really high bravery and really high faith. I was thinking of maybe taking advantage of the high faith and turning you into another magic unit. We do have quite a few candidates for magic units, I think. We have Canoodling and Dynarev. No, that's fine. We'll turn Canoodling and Dynarev into our magic users.
Who, me?
So I'm gonna switch you over to Chemist.
I like
it.
it.
And if I remember correctly, Ben Canoodling asked to change his name over to Canoodler, so let's go change that real quick.
Change of name, eh?
There we go.
Very well. I dare say, let me know if when you're next.
Alright, and then the final person that we need to look at is Anathema. Anathema, what are we doing with you? You have high bravery, so I'll probably turn you into something physical oriented. Let me just make sure that we have all the stuff that we want you to learn from your job. You got potions, you got Phoenix Down, that should be good. And that should be it for now. I don't know if I need to turn you into a squire again. Let me check to see if you have the JP boost ability. No, you don't have JP boost yet. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to switch you over to being a squire. That way you can get your JP boost. And then before we head out, let's make sure that everyone here is geared with the best equipment we could possibly give them. For the next fight, we have to use the main character, and I think we get 3 other units. So why don't we train up the people that haven't really seen much action? So Canoodler, Anathema, and Dynarev are kind of low level right now. We'll give them a chance to just get a point of level up, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, I think these 3 or Danker Dude. Let's see. I want to have my item thrower on the mission in the future. For now, we'll just use Canoodler and Dynarev and Anathema, I think. And we're going to try really hard to get Anathema up to 250 JP so that Anathema can learn how to get JP boost. Then after that, we just need to make sure that our chemists get at least 1 level up each. So let's make sure that these guys are geared. The broadsword is our second best weapon. The best weapon here is the longsword. That's currently on Argath, but we're going to take it off of him. And we can't get a shield, nor a cap, nor clothing. Oh, let me change the class on Ramza, actually. Ramza, what class am I going to make you into? I think Ramza is going to go into something along the lines of either a ninja or a samurai. I gotta figure out which one I would rather have. Knight? I think I turn you into a ninja, which requires archery. I think our goal is to try to get you up to, I think you need level 4 archery, level 3 archery. So our goal is to try to get level 3 archery for the thief class. Let's change our job here.
Interesting.
Now hopefully we don't have too weak of a team for this fight. Hoping that won't be an issue. Anathema, I'm gonna give you the longsword. That way you can do more damage for the squad. We have battle boots for Anathema. Ramza doesn't really need battle boots because Ramza is going to be a bowgun user, so this should be fine. Then after that, we just want to make sure that Canoodler, that's a mithril knife. Dynarep over here. Might need a slightly stronger knife if we want you better off for combat. Let's make sure we do that, and let me also just give you the Fundaments ability. This is all the abilities that they learned when they were a squire, so I just want them to have it. Just in case they need that option. Afterwards, we're gonna head to the outfitter and start doing some bidding. I could build a shield. I could also borrow the shield from someone, I think. Cap, clothing, boots. How much gold do we have? We have like 8,000 gold. I probably should buy boots for people. We'll buy another mithril knife just for safety. Who was it? You have the mithril knife. You're gonna need another one.
This is anything.
I want to make sure that we gear up our squad to the max, because remember, if we lose,
This is
the entire series ends, so I want to just make sure that our team is just kind of well geared.
another.
I want them to be decently well geared. Make sure that nothing bad will happen.
May I be Iowa?
And then after that, we just need to make sure that our guest units have some proper equipment.
Yes?
Including Argath. Give him a broadsword real quick. And what I'm also going to do is I'm actually probably going to take
What do you want?
Argath's battle boots away from him. That way we can give that to one of our own people.
Aye.
You got battle boots, you got battle boots, you got battle boots. You have battle boots. There we go. Alright, let's get ready for a battle over here. Okay, so we've got Ramza over here, followed by... I think since Ramza is currently a range unit, we'll pick him up and throw him towards the back. In the front, we're going to place our Squire and Anathema, followed by Canoodler, and finally... who was it? Not Denker Dude, it was... Dynarep, I think.
Is ours.
Alright, let's begin.
To battle!
Our luck is ill, that we should chance upon fiends such as these in the wood.
Some of us prefer fiends in a wood to a dull watch in Castle Garrett's, Argath.
And some of us are not so quick to jape in danger's face.
Enough talk. They come.
Alright, let's begin. So, first things first, our guests are going to move by themselves. allow them to take their actions. Since we have a deficit of close-range units, we really only have our Squire. The Chemists are kind of like mid-range supports. So we're going to allow Delita and Argath to just kind of face tank most of the damage for us. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys are going to move up and start eliminating enemies. We do about 10 damage per shot. That's not bad. The other option that we have is I can actually... what is it? Ooh, I didn't equip the Squire abilities on you, Ramza. Uh-ohs. That's not good. Okay, I forgot to give you Squire abilities. That's alright. Let's make sure that we start deleting these enemies. I wanted to have Ramza use Tailwind. That's alright. Let's start making sure that we get some EXP on this fellow. And here comes our Squire taking the first attack. We are kind of in a slightly more aggressive position than I would like. But I do want to just start getting damage and clearing out enemies if possible. And then meanwhile, we'll just throw our Chemists a little bit in the front, but not completely. We've got a decent amount of potions and Phoenix down, so that should be fine. Or it's actually not a lot of potions, we gotta be careful about that. And we'll just try to stay in formation here. Keep our backlines covered, and have our front lines in the front, hopefully. Goblin is... oh my goodness! Is that a 33 damage tackle? Ouch! Something tells me this person's going down real quick. Oh, that's actually really bad. Hang in there, Anathema. We got 2 Chemists here to help you out. Okay, top priority is killing off that Goblin. He does a lot of damage. We got 3 turns to bring Anathema back up.
Ready.
Maybe if the guest is helpful, they'll resurrect their guy? No, they won't be helpful.
Down with you! I'll not be outdone.
I shall win glory.
Okay, at the very least, the purple Goblin's down. That's the really scary one that we want to deal with. Another attack from Argath over here, doing good work.
Right then.
Now then, let's begin using our Chemist. Now normally with items you have to be next to your allies to use it, but the Chemist class is able to throw items from long range. We want to make sure that our Chemist stays a decent distance away, but close enough that they can actually help out if necessary. We'll top off Anathema here. Now keep in mind that we only have 3 more potions left, so we can't be too aggressive with our HP bars here. Now, I can't shoot this thing because it's going to... oh, it's saying that we can't hit that thing, actually. That won't hit Anathema? I'm surprised by that. Oh, nice, that works. Okay, good job to Ramza. You're just going to sit right here. Anathema is going to try and kill this thing. That's a 90% though. Can we get 100% if I move up to here? Attack him from the side? Yes, we can. Alright, bomb is down. Most of these other enemies on the side are too far away to reach most of our teammates, which is good. Now, Argath is going to take a bit of a beating here, but that's alright. Now, before we end this battle, what I want to do is I'll probably down our guest and kill off everything except for that last goblin up in the top there. And then we'll just have our team surround it and just try to out-heal it a bit, stall it down. I do want to build up as much focus on our, JP on our people as possible. Ramza took quite a bit of a hit there, ouch. If the enemies manage to take control of the battle away from us, then we will have to end the battle. Like for example, if I run out of Phoenix down, then everyone's dead. The battle will need to end, of course. Try our very best not to let that happen. I think our next goal is going to be to get rid of this dog that's standing in front of our face. Once we get rid of this thing, we'll start focusing on dealing with the guests. We'll kill those guys so they stop killing enemies.
My turn, is it?
I think we'll start using our Chemist a little bit more aggressively here.
Here we go.
Alright, level 2 on Canoodler, that's what we were aiming for. And maybe we'll have you guys just kind of form a barrier here. Prevent this wolf from regrouping with its allies.
Storm's brewing.
Around this guy and slowly knock him out. Almost down with the wolf. And hopefully these other monsters will just take care of our guests for us. We don't have to waste actions killing them. Another thing that we have to watch out for is that our guests can actually use up our items. You guys might have saw it earlier. So we're technically down to 2 potions right now, and ooh, that's a big hit. Ow, and their canoodler. You okay, man? Thankfully, these other monsters can't reach us because we've got a pretty good frontline formation set up here with our guests. Alita and Arya are doing a decent job at that. Unfortunately, though, Canoodler is gonna go down. We're gonna have to item him back up.
I'm not ready.
Me then.
Alright, Alita's doing a good job at getting rid of the other threats around here on the map, though, so that's good.
My turn.
Okay, and then after that... do I attack the wolf behind me, or do I start killing the goblins in front? I'm a little bit afraid of the goblins in front. They do a lot of damage. Well, if I don't kill the wolf behind us, then we can't fall backwards. See, the problem is, if I move up here to fight the goblins, another goblin's gonna down one of my guys, and then we might be in a critical situation. But if I go back and deal the wolf, I can start moving our people back and kiting the goblins backwards for safety. So I think this is the right way to go here.
I have you now!
There we go, wolf is dead.
Here I go.
And what we'll do is we'll just slowly fall back and bring our fallen teammate back up.
Come on, up you get. I've done well.
There we go, level 2 on both of our chemists. That's all we need for these guys. Now it's just to making sure that Anathema hits level 250 now. Which one do we focus on? I think try to focus on... I think we'll focus on this one.
Hard work's paid off.
There we go, just a little bit more damage now. Unfortunately, our teammate's just gonna go right back down again, but that's alright. At the very least, he's already hit level 2, so it's okay if he's not getting any more points at this point. The chemist also has pretty weak stack growth, so in a sense, it's actually a good thing that this person isn't taking too many actions at this stage. And it's another big hit.
Ready. You'll live.
Thanks.
Thank you for that, Delita. I really needed that. And here comes Argath. Okay, so our goal is to try to kill off one goblin, then keep the other one alive. How do we do that? I guess we continue to shoot this one, and we'll start killing off Argath after we kill... No, then the guests might destroy the other remaining things. We might need to take a bit of a gamble here and start killing off the guys on the sides. Oh, I can't hit them though. Alright, I guess we shoot this thing for now.
I feel stronger.
Archer job level increased. Nice. If we could get him to level 3 on Archer, that would be really, really lovely. If possible. Not necessarily possible, though.
On your feet.
We're just gonna keep resurrecting this guy.
Stronger than ever.
Good job, Dynarev. Noodler is just kind of spending this battle on the floor. Unconscious. Okay, I think we start killing these guys. I'm gonna work on Argath first because he's got the lowest amount of HP. A little bit of friendly fire never killed anybody, Argath. Chill out. Unfortunately, Canoodler's just constantly getting knocked down. If we run out of Phoenix down, I'll have to end one of these goblins. Oh, it's going after Ramza. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. No farming, no farming. We have to end this fight.
No.
Okay, things are a little bit dicier than I would like. Alright, Argath. Finish him off, please. Okay, at the very least, we got one left. So now they can't down 2 people in 1 round.
Whatever it takes.
Do I finish this fight up, or do I try to stall it a little bit longer? I did want to give people a few more chances to get points. And we still have Phoenix down. I'm okay with this, I think.
Don't give up.
I needed that.
You know what I should have bought? I should have bought a knight on this mission. Okay, the enemies are slowly collapsing, so that's good. Let's take this time to kill off Argath so he doesn't end the fight. I think we can stall this for just a little bit longer.
Damn it. Damn it all.
Argath. Okay, hopefully this will be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay, we'll be okay. I don't know why this thing does so much damage to our other person. I think it has to do with, like, the Zodiacs. Okay, we got a potion. Thank you for that, Delita.
Are you
My
alright?
thanks. My turn.
And for your reward, you are getting shot in the back. Okay, then after that, I need to ensure that our people don't die, so I'm going to bring you back to here. Okay, we have just a few more Phoenix Downs left, but that's okay because at least 3 units on this team is capable of resurrecting people, so no matter how many people this goblin tries to down, they will always have enough actions. Hopefully, at least.
Still a long way to go.
Okay, if you guys look down here, she's at 237 JP. We're aiming for 250. That way we don't have to stay in the Squire class for much longer. Unfortunately, though... Oh, Delita, don't end the fight. We need this fight to go on a little bit longer.
It's time.
Sorry about this, Delita. Nothing personal.
This is going well. This could be it.
Okay, then after that, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna have you come back here to pick up this crystal, Canoodler. This will allow you to heal your HP back to full so you don't die in one shot anymore. Good. And then after that, Dynarev over here will finish off Delita for us.
This cannot be.
Goodbye, Delita. Okay, now we just gotta stall this fight out for a little bit longer. We should be able to kill the goblin at any moment's notice. And we'll start using abilities like Stone Throw so he doesn't die. Yeah, just gotta keep the goblin alive for a little bit longer. 258 JP, perfect. And we'll just pick up the loot from the fallen enemies on the map. There we go.
Right.
Ooh, look at all these crystals. Okay, then the next thing I need to do is I need to ensure that... I'm actually out of potions right now, so Ramza can't actually gain any more JP. I need Ramza to hit Archer level 3 so that he doesn't have to be an Archer for another fight. How do I ensure that this is the case? I guess I can shoot one of our allies? I don't want to shoot the goblin, right? I can't. Yeah, I can't shoot the goblin. I have to shoot one of our allies.
The fruit of my
level
labors.
increase, but not archer level. I need the archer level to go up. Okay, let's just stall this out a bit. Both our chemists no longer need levels, so we can just ignore them for a bit. We'll just keep the chemists together up here. We can also throw stones. Okay, then who else can throw stones? Throw a stone on each other. Just a little bit at a time. Ramza should be able to take just a few more hits. And then we'll let this chemist over here pick up that crystal so they can heal the full HP. For now, I'm just gonna wait with you guys here. Ramza, who are you shooting at next? Let's have you shoot at the wire, I think. I don't know exactly how much you need to reach the next level.
Storms brewing.
Make sure you're staying just a little bit out of reach of this goblin. 1, 2, 3. So as long as you sit like right here, it should be safe. Wait, won't hit the target. Come back to around here. Everyone else just be patient. Got another treasure chest right here. Overall, the treasure chests aren't usually too worth picking up. I won't bother with them too much here. I don't know how many more points I need for Archer level 3, but I think we're very close. We should be, at least.
Here I go. Coming through.
I'll just let these people kind of waste their turns. You just continue throwing stones at people.
I let my guard down.
Our people are kind of low on HP, so I don't want to get that chest. Usually the chests in the early game don't give too much stuff.
What choice do I have?
Right.
Okay, how many more times can I attack our allies without killing them? I think I could probably do it one more time on you. Still no promotion. Do we have to be like JP 400 points? I don't know exactly how many points we need. We'll just continue staying a little bit far from this guy.
Go on like this.
And if someone does die, we can always bring them back up with the Phoenix down, so that should be okay.
It's time.
Okay, who else is getting shot? Let's shoot the other chemist. Let's shoot the girl chemist. I think that's Anathema. And then this guy, if you guys look over here on the turn order, we will have Canoodler bring Anathema back up immediately.
Not like this.
368 JP. Once we're out of Phoenix down, we just immediately end the fight. And we're just gonna be patient here.
Storms brewing.
And continue just keeping our distance from that guy. And we'll just build up a bit more JP here with our Squire. 250 was what we were aiming for, but if we can get to 450, that'd actually be really good, because this allows us to learn movement +1.
Right.
Come on, Ramza. Archer level 3. Not yet.
You ain't dying here.
This goblin's probably just so confused watching these people friendly fire at each other. He's just like, what are these people doing? Why are they doing this? This is a strange ritual that humans go through, but it's necessary. It's important.
Just getting started.
What
What choice do I have?
You just keep waiting here.
My turn.
One, two, three. So you can attack this tile. I'll move you to here and you can attack the squire, I think. Will not hit target. Or can I move where I can still hit the target without getting hit by this guy? 1, 2, 3. He can actually hit Ramza from here, but I don't think he does enough damage to kill me, maybe? Oh, that'll hit our friend, though. That's fine.
I'm not ready.
There we go!
feel
Archer
stronger.
buffer will increase. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. Now we can finish this guy
Go
off.
on like this.
Let's use the Phoenix down to bring you back up.
Thanks a lot.
And let's get ready to surround this goblin and kill him. You should be able to reach this tile, right? 1, 2, 3. So you can only reach up to there, so as long as we're standing here, it should be safe. There he is. Let me speed this up a bit. Okay, now we can finally get rid of this guy. What? I can't? What is this? Oh, it's because this tree is in the way. There we go, finish him off. Good battle, you guys.
Once we are clear of the Weald, we should soon reach Daughter.
Okay, very good battle there.
What is
Now we can switch you off of Archer and go straight into Thief.
Interesting.
And let me ensure that I've given you the proper thing, which should be the Metal ability. Metal is Ramza's unique Squire ability. So now we can actually use Tailwind, like I was planning on using it. There we go. And let's also make sure that you have a proper piece of equipment. I'm going to give you one of the Mithril daggers here. Then after that, Canoodler and Dynarev can finally switch off of their respective jobs. Canoodler will both become magic users. I think what I'll do is I'll turn Canoodler into a white mage.
I could get used to this.
And then we'll turn Dynarev into a black mage.
I like it.
Now we'll have actual damage dealers for the next fight, magic damage dealers. Then after that, we're going to make sure that we have Anathema change her job. And we're also going to make sure to learn this JP boost ability, a very important ability to have on just about everyone in the game, if possible. And we are going to change you. What do we do with you? Well, Anathema has high bravery, so I guess another physical job is in order. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards Knight over here.
This'll serve.
We can also change you into a thief and go the ninja route. Both are fine options there. But regardless, if you're heading into ninja, you still need Knight to learn monk. So you need like a bit of monk and a bit of thief to become a ninja regardless. So that should be fine. We'll have you as a Knight for now. And anything else that needs to change here?
Yes?
You're fine the way you are, Danker. Ladonnell is fine the way they are. Bladewalker is now being level 3. Oh no, your archer level is level 1. Okay, I'm getting confused between the levels. So level 3 is like the character's level, and level 1 down here is the class level. We need the archer class level to be level 3. The Bladewalker is going to stay the way they are for now. Before we head into that area, this next fight, right here in Dorder, is probably one of the harder early game fights. It's where a big difficulty spike happens. So we need to make sure that we're ready for that. Let me
come back.
Do a bit of fitting for you guys here. But first,
What
let me
is it?
ensure that Ramza has the mithril knife. Good. One of the people I want on this team
What
is
do
going to
you
be
want?
Dynarev. So Dynarev, let's make sure that you have proper equipment on you. Items to make sure you can bring people back up from the dead. Black magic so you can nuke enemies with magic. And you also need to actually learn some black magics. So we're gonna go for fire and thunder, I guess? That should be fine. Let's do fire and thunder magic for now. You're good the way you are. Ladonal is the next person that we're messing around with. With Ladonal, I need to make sure that you have a decent piece of equipment on you. Give you the longsword here. That can be taken off of Anathema. I'm gonna have Ladonal on the next mission. Other helm, other helm. You definitely need a pair of battle boots. I'm gonna give you the battle boots for now. And I think Danker Dude will be the other person on this team. Hold up, let me unequip battle boots from somebody.
What?
Oh?
I'll give you your battle boots.
Yes?
Danker has battle boots, as well as a mithril knife. And then Dynarev will be the other person on this mission. Okay, hopefully this team will be okay here. This fight's gonna be a pretty tough one. We also learn some stuff from this job. I wonder how useful this would be. This might be useful, I'm gonna learn that. Learn how to steal a deal. Okay, so I think for the most part we're mostly ready with
Good
equipment.
choice.
Mithril knife is best thing we can have there. We can get plumed hats. Plumed hat gives more HP as well as 5 mana, which is a pretty big deal. And we also have leather clothing, which is also kind of important. That's like 5 more HP here. Yeah, 5 more HP there, and then like another 8 HP here. So that's like 13 extra HP total. We should probably do that. Can't put anything else in the offhand. That should be it.
This is your grand most apt.
Go. Danker over here, I think we'll do the same thing with you. Make sure that you've got some slightly better clothing on you.
This is your benefact.
Might seem like a bit overkill buying all this equipment, but it will probably be important.
This is your grand most apt.
Okay.
Will that be your comeback?
And another thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the city over here in Egro's Castle. Egro's Castle sells knight equipment,
Good choice.
and we want Ladonal to be tanky right now. Yeah, look at that, from 10 HP up to 28 bonus HP. This guy's got 84 HP, a very fitting amount of HP for the knight class. That's like double the HP that we have on some of our squishies here.
Will that be Iowa?
Okay, and before we
Looking for
forget,
aught in particular?
I am going to go
After all in particular.
buy some potions. We'll need to pick up maybe about
Are you
10
having
potions would be the right number. And we also need to pick up some Phoenix Downs. I actually want like up to
Are you
10
having
Phoenix
anything?
Downs really. I want a lot of this stuff
Are you
just to
having
make sure we're safe.
May I help with comeback?
Okay, and then just a few other things that we've
Alright.
done around here. We need to teach you some abilities here. So I'm just going to teach you how to cure. And then aside from that, we want to make sure that our Black Mage has spells. We've learned Fire and Thunder, good. I think that's it for real this time. Hopefully.
What is it?
You're good the way you are, Danker. You've got your items. You've got your steel and metal.
Who, me?
Dynarev has equipment on them for real this time. They've learned how to use Potion and Phoenix Down, good. Alright guys, let's get ready for this really tough battle. This battle over here is going to be a massive difficulty spike. I am possibly expecting someone to die here. If we get through this, I'll be very happy.
Of course.
Donald, you're gonna be on this one. We're gonna
Ready.
have Dynarev here. And finally, I'm gonna have Danker probably on the high ground here. Just make sure that I have the proper stuff on everyone. Gotta really make absolute certain everything is perfect. Okay, you got all of that. You got your equipment, plumed hat, you got your metal ability. Donald over here. Ooh. Almost forgot to gear you up. Unfortunately, Ladonal hasn't learned JP boost yet. I think after this battle, I'm gonna do a bit of off-screen grinding just to get Ladonal to get his JP boost, and anyone else who hasn't learned any key abilities, I kind of want to ready them up for that. Anything else? I think for now this should be fine. We got the battle boots on you, so you can move quickly. That's the important thing. And finally, we got Dynarev over here. You're good too. Alright, let's begin.
It's time.
I said I know naught of it.
Do not speak false to me. I know what you've done. Where is Gustav? I will have it from you one way or another.
I don't know.
What of the Marquis? Where have you hidden him? Tell me. I will not ask again. Where are they?
The desert. They're in the desert.
The Sanrat Siege.
Hold!
The Order's swords. My luck turns foul with the weather.
It seems we did well to come here.
Have I not seen that man before?
You know him, Delita?
I have seen his face, I'm sure of it. It was at Egros, just after the war's end.
You'll pardon me my misgivings, but this has not the look of any joyous reunion. To arms!
Alright, let's go get ready to take care of some guys here. So, as you guys will see...
I've just remembered. That man.
Talking.
His name is Weegraf. He commanded the Dead Men during the war, a company of volunteers assembled from the peasantry.
What? But that would make him...
Aye, the commander of the Corpse Brigade.
Okay, so I guess we'll take their actions. You guys will notice that the enemy types are a little bit different from some of the past battles that we've done. There's an actual black mage here, so this will be a good time to showcase exactly what how magic works in this game. It's not just a simple point and click ability like in the other battles that we've seen so far.
I am ready.
But man, all these enemies are so much faster than us. Uh-oh, here comes a shot.
I have you.
Ouch. Yeah, hopefully Delita and Argath can take care of that archer upstairs. That archer is going to continue pelting us until then. We have two options. We can either group up with Delita and Argath by running at the guy all the way up here. The other option is we can try to form a squad to take on these guys up in the front. The swordsman over here is a knight, so he's really tanky. He's got like 64 HP, and he's probably going to hit like a truck. This mage over here is kind of squishy, so we might have a decent chance at getting rid of that guy. There's another archer up here, and there is another marcher over here. So 3 archers total. However, this guy doesn't actually have a bow with him, so he's actually running up to beat us in the face with his fist. So just keep that in mind. This guy has a bow. This guy's like the other mage. Now, before we make our moves, we have to absolutely make sure that we're not getting nuked by this mage. anyone that has high face stat will probably get one shot. So for example, Ramza over here, he's definitely getting killed in one shot by that. Keep that in mind. And he doesn't really have much on him at the very least. And this guy has really high face, so if we want to kill him easily, we can get one of our mages to slam him with damage. Particularly, that would be Dynarev. I think for the first few turns, what we're going to do is we're going to activate Tailwind and increase our speed. If you guys didn't know, the damage formula for knives is a little bit different than the damage formula for weapons. Normally, it would be your physical attack times the weapon damage. However, in this case, it would be the average of your physical attack and your speed stat multiplied by the weapon damage, which means increasing our speed is a pretty big deal for Ramza. Now, another thing we need to watch out for is this guy. So this guy can move up to here, right in front of that guy, and he has the Black Magic's ability, which has... Look over here, it has a horizontal range of 4 and then an area of effect of 2 tiles. So essentially what that means is, if you count out 4 tiles, he can aim at a cross-shaped section. And I'll showcase that to you guys when we get to our own Black Mage. But first, 1, 2, 3. So he can aim 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hit this tile and get this section of an AoE. So that cross shape that I'm marking out here. So we want to not be in this tile right here, where Ramza is. We want Ramza to move 1 tile over to the sides, at the very least. Possibly even jumping up here if necessary, but for now I just want to be close enough to the front lines that if the Black Mage moves forward, I can charge at him and try to kill him. Then after that, Ladonal over here. I'm gonna have Ladonal stay right around here, I'm thinking. For now. And I'll showcase this to you guys. So notice how when we select our fire, we get a big AoE here. Now we get to do one of 2 things. We can either target the tile, or we can target a unit. If we target the tile, you'll notice here on the sides, there's a turn order difference here, where this person will be marked to do fire. So until this many turns pass, the fire won't actually activate. So there's a time to interrupt if the enemy gets a turn in between, so you gotta be careful about that. And after this many turns passes, the fire will hit that tile. If you mark a unit, the fire will lock onto that unit, and no matter where they move, the fire will hit them and an area around them. So for example, if I mark, well, let's say I was close enough to hit that guy, right, and I mark him with the fire, and then he runs point blank to one of my guys, like right there into that tile, that'll hit Ramza also once the fire goes off. So you have to be very careful and mindful about turn orders. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use items to heal up Ramza. Now, keep in mind the reason why I'm being so careful right now is because we are playing essentially on Ironman mode. So if anyone dies, like the 3 heart counter wears off after they fall, they're gone forever. If we see the game over screen, this entire series is ending. So I'm trying to just position as carefully as I possibly can, and making sure that we don't die here. I'm gonna keep the anchor dude in this position for now. We're just not gonna move here.
No time to waste.
Be patient.
My turn.
Okay, Argath and Delita will aim for the guy up there. I think we're gonna stay down here and try to deal with the bottom group here. That swordsman is coming in closer. Same with this fist dude. Maybe we could also run upstairs and try to deal with the fist dude. But the problem is there's a bunch of black mages down here, and they're just gonna be pelting us with damage if we're not careful. Now, one option is to run up to here with Ramza and try to end this man's life. That is an option. We could just go for it. I'm a little bit worried about this knight on the side, though. I can't really hurt him easily, and he can do a ton of damage to us. Let me see if there's any possibility that I can stall for one more round. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's no way. He's gonna start attacking us soon. I could also continue building up Tailwind so I can just get faster and faster with Ramza. I wonder if our Black Mage could take care of theirs. It might be possible. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might be able to take care of that guy with our Black Mage. We might be able to. Let's see if that's possible. And then maybe I'll aim at this cross shape right over here, so I can hit these tiles that I'm marking here. If we can set that up, that would be amazing. And then if I was going to do that, we would need to make sure we set up a front line over here so the enemies can't breach it. I can also set up my Tailwind if I need it. I think we're done hitting this guy. The faster we get damage off, the better off we're gonna be, I think. Ah, but he keeps hitting me though, that's the problem. We're taking a lot of damage here. Okay, let's see if we can slam these guys. Yeah, we'll be able to hit them before they even get a chance to react. Now, you guys will notice over here it says aim +1. This is the ability that the archer class has. Basically, they're allowed to do more damage, but delay their shot by a few turns. That's what he's doing right now to Ramza, which is why he's also doing 43 damage instead of the usual 33 damage. Alright, I think these both do about the same damage. We'll do Thunder first because it looks cool. Ouch. Big hit.
How to proceed?
And then we'll get Ladonal right up to here, where he won't get hit by the thunder, but he can kind of stand in front of Dynarev to make sure Dynarev doesn't go down. We're gonna bring a Danker dude right down to here and start healing up Ramza, so Ramza doesn't die here.
I'm in your debt.
Alright, here we go. Let's hit him with that thunder. Big hit. Not enough to kill the mage though, unfortunately. Uh-oh. I was thinking that was... I was hoping that would be enough to knock him out, but that wasn't. Alright, Delita and Argath have finally gotten within range of that archer though, so that's good. Get him. Kill him. Don't let him live. Knock him down with that stone.
Easy prey.
Damn it, Argath.
Try and stop me.
I needed you to kill him. Okay, this turn's gonna hurt. How much damage is that? Oh my goodness.
Damn it all.
Hang in there, Ramza.
We will triumph.
Only one thing for it.
Okay, I think Ramza's getting deleted next round.
If I die, so be it.
Ladonald isn't actually taking too much damage from this magic user here, so that's good.
I will not give up.
We have one of two options. One is he's targeting Ramza's tile specifically, so I could actually stay here, and that would actually just get this guy killed off. Steel card. No, that has like no hit chance. If I stand next to this guy, he'll nuke himself with the thunder, which is kind of funny. I can also come up to here to kill this guy, that way Ladonal as well as Dynarev don't take that hit. But that does place Ramza's fallen body over here really far away, preventing Danker Dude from easily reaching. That's another problem. I could also kill this guy and then stand you next to that guy. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So we can kill this fellow.
The fruit of my labors.
And since he's targeting us with magic, if I put you right over here... that should cause him to nuke that tile over there. Hey, wow, that worked! And now the other guy won't get the chance to cast a spell. Easy. Okay, and now it's up to Delita and Argath to actually get something done there. Ladonal can't reach any of the enemies this round, so what I can actually do is have Ladonal be the one to bring back up Ramza here. If we can just get rid of that other black mage, we'll be okay. That's really the main thing here, I think. Just get rid of that other black mage and we'll survive this. We just saw Thunder earlier, so let's do Fire next. Decent amount of damage, hopefully. We'll target the unit there.
My strength has grown.
Oh, maybe I should have aimed it at the other guy too. Didn't think about that. I was thinking like I wanted it to lock onto that guy in case he acted first, but I didn't take a look at the turn order. That's alright. Danker, stand in front of that guy over there and just continue lobbing potions.
Worry not, friend.
I'm in your debt.
Now.
Now, unfortunately, the top group is sort of collapsing right now because they're having a lot of trouble killing off that archer.
I have you now!
There we go, finally got rid of this guy. Oh, no, they're actually doing a decent job at turning it. For some reason, I thought there was like one more enemy up here. Look at Argath, that useless soldier using up our potions. Okay, at least most of the ranged units are dead. I think that other guy up there is just a melee attacker.
Whatever it takes.
Ladonal can't actually do much here, but he has actually been useful. Like, you look at the soldier and you look at like the actions he performed during the fight, and it sounds like he hasn't been very helpful, but he's been able to block for the black mage and stuff, and just act as a proper front line.
What's the best course?
And that's really all he needs to do. Alright, Dynarev. Let's finish off this guy here. Target him real quick.
Let me see.
Okay, and then after that, Danker. I'm gonna have Danker just continue topping people off here. Every bit of HP will probably matter a little bit here. Alright, Dynarev, nuke him. Good hit.
It was worth the effort.
Nice level up on Dynarev there. A little bit of damage off on our guest, but we don't really mind our guests having trouble because the guests kind of just don't have their own death timers. They can't permanently die.
Ready.
Even if they do go down. Okay, we'll speed this up a bit. At this point, it's just a matter of cleaning up here. Danker dude is taking a bit of a beating here, but that's alright. I think one of the cool things about this game is that the enemies can also level up and stuff. That's not something that you see in a lot of video games. Usually the enemies can't get stronger during the middle of the battle like the player does. But this is a game where kind of the mechanics are equal on both sides, which I kind of appreciate. Right, the good thing is that Ladonal is still gaining EXP, that's very important. And we should be able to finish this guy off. Now notice over here in this spot, there's a mana pool. Dynarev is almost out of mana. This is probably the last spell that Dynarev can cast. I might not want to use it on this guy, seeing as how Ramza will probably finish him off. Yeah, Ramza's probably going to finish him off. We're going to have Dynarev instead just come up to here and try and... What do I want Dynarev to do? I actually want Dynarev to get some EXP, so I'm gonna have Dynarev just come over here and beat up Danker. Sorry, Danker.
I've done well.
We can win this.
Danker dude is kind of our little, beat stick here. We'll also have Danker get a little bit of EXP from hitting Ladonal there.
New power.
Okay, that guy up there will probably go down to our guests up here, the leader and Argath. Seem to be doing pretty well. What I might end up doing is stalling this just a little bit. What we'll do is we'll activate our Tailwind. And just let Ramza gain a little bit of JP during this time. Alita is going to waste all of our potions on himself by being immortal. Argath finally finishes up the job. And what we're gonna do now is have Ladonal start slaughtering these guys. Alright, Ladonal, kill Argath.
I'll not be defeated.
Whatever it takes.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. We will kill them though. You know what? Let's do it. Get rid of these guys and we can stall this fight a little bit. And then we'll have Danker just slowly heal people up with potions or whatever. We need one person that can heal. I think the Black Mage has items as one of their abilities, so we should be fine here. And we'll allow Danker to also build up some EXP by stoning this guy.
My strength has grown. Right.
And we'll just make sure that we stick on top of this guy, so if things get really sticky, we can just immediately end the fight. Activate our Tailwind.
This looks grim.
Hey, good job, Dynarev. Okay, and all these enemies are slowly expiring, so what we want to do now is we'll continue building up our Tailwind. I've been talking for a while now. The Tailwind builds up, and as you guys can see, Ramza is actually building up a lot of turns very quickly. Good, all these enemies are expiring. What we're going to do next is we're going to have Ladonal come up here and collect the crates up here. I want to make sure that we get all the loot around here. Let's speed this up a bit. Nice longsword pickup. That's actually kind of nice for the early game. There's a cap over there, and we'll make sure that we keep on healing ourselves up. Making sure that nobody is going to die here. Ramza can continue activating Tailwind here.
It's time.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're getting like multiple turns before everyone else can even move now.
Here I go.
We're up to level 3 with Thief class. Now, with these yellow crystals, sometimes you can learn abilities that the people had. So I want to make sure that Dynarev comes to pick it up because whoever died here was a Black Mage. So there's a decent chance that we'll learn some Black Mage abilities here, I think. Yeah, let's make sure we do that. And I'm also going to waste this time on a potion, mostly just so that we continue gaining JP. Danker Dude will just keep on taking those hits. Donald over here, pick up that longbow. And I think I'll do one more potion on the Donald here. I'm gonna start hiding Danker Dude away so he stops shooting at him, because Danker Dude's taking a lot of beatings. And now at this point we're gaining JP at like double the rate of everyone else on the team, which is kind of funny. We're level 3 with Thief already with Ramza, which is good. We want our Ramza to be very powerful. And we've learned how to use Blizzard, High Potion, and Cure. Good stuff.
My turn.
Okay, now we need Thief to be level 4 to turn Ramza into a ninja, so I will probably just keep spamming Tailwind here just because I can.
I'm in a bad way.
Alright, we're just gonna stall this battle out for a little bit here. We'll make sure that Danker Dude continues moving up with Ramza just in case something happens. Like, if the enemy crits us, we're still gonna have a bad time, so we want to make sure that we have somebody on standby to heal up Ramza if something goes terribly wrong. And we're close to level 4, I think, with Thief. Should be, I hope. We'll start moving the rest of the squad over just in case.
No time to waste.
A little bit of safety goes a long way. We're just gonna bully this guy by having Ramza speed up right in front of him. And we want to make sure that we're always right next to him, so if we need to end the fight, we can immediately do so. I'll also start moving the Black Mage up, just in case somebody who can kill this guy gets disabled somehow. I don't think it'll happen, but just in case. And at this point, Ramza's going to become so fast that he's just going to keep getting turns.
I am ready.
We're almost out of potions, so we'll probably have to end this fight sooner than later.
Right.
Can we hit level 4 yet? Not yet. I think JP 600 points might be it then. Usually some like nice whole number, I think. Oh, there we go. Thief class level 4, excellent. We should be able to end this fight against this guy now. Let's do it. Here. Do we want to give the kill to Dynarev? Maybe Dynarev can get it? Oh no, you're out of mana. Never mind.
Is this the end?
Alright, there we go. We did a good job here. And an iron sword and a hempen robe. That's pretty nice.
We know you're of the brigade. There's no use hiding it. Out with it. What have you done with the Marquis? Where are you holding him? You were with your commander, Weegraf, when we came upon you. 'Twould seem he cast you off as a lizard would its tail. Where has he gone? Where is your den? Mayhap a beating would loosen your tongue.
Enough, Argath!
Listen well. A great host, with the Order at its van, prepares a sweeping campaign that will bring to book your Turncloak Brigade. You will die. You will be hunted down to the last and slaughtered like the swine you are.
Chill out, Argath.
For such is brigandry.
Starting to sound like the bad guy here.
But you, pig, are a lucky one. Tell us what we wish to know, and you may yet keep your bacon. So, where is Weegraf?
How the bloody hell should I know?
I'll not bear your ribald tongue, rogue. Learn to guard it if you've not have it cut from your throat.
I am no rogue.
Tell that to the men you've robbed.
You nobles are all the same. You think every man born outside a castle's walls less than human. We fought for this kingdom at the peril of our very lives, yet the moment that the war was ended, you turned us out into the streets. What do you think makes you so special? Birth? Blood? What difference does it make?
You kidnap men for ransom, then dare ask the difference between us?
No, the Marquis's kidnapping was no plan of Weegraf's.
What?
He would never hold a man for ransom. Such a lowly act. It goes against all we believe in.
Then who was it? Someone kidnapped the Marquis Elmdor de Limbury.
Speak. If not you, then on whom would you pin the deed?
It was Gustav.
Who is Gustav?
Gustav Margrave, Lieutenant Commander of the Dead Men.
So the Corpse Brigade was behind the kidnapping?
No! We're not like Gustav.
We fight to end the aristocracy, not to become it. To be treated as equals, as the men of honor we are.
The maggots know of honor.
That's enough, Argath!
So where is this Gustav?
In the Samrat siege.
Sandrat?
You are not of Galleon. Small wonder you've not heard of them. Sandrats are unique to the Zeklaus Desert, north of Dorta.
Your point being?
Do any villages lie in the desert?
Villages? No. At least, not anymore. But the desertmen once built a settlement by an oasis, and its ruins remain.
Then that's where we'll find Gustav and the Marquis.
Aye, like as not.
How can you be so certain?
Asich is a Sandrat's burrow. It's home.
Hmm?
Alright then, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episodes of Final Fantasy Tactics. If we game over the Series Ends edition, we'll be back next time, and we'll do some more of upgrading and stuff. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and a comment. It really helps out the channel, and I very much appreciate it. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.